On today's video, we're going to fillet up this bluegill. We're going to get them boneless, we're going to get them skinless, just the meat, just the facts. And what we want to do is just get right underneath this fin and kind of angle in. Kind of get underneath the edge of the scales, not so much cutting through them. Then we're going to turn our knife and we're going to go right down to here, only going in about this far. And then once we get past the bunghole, we're going to go all the way across, kind of keeping our knife flexed down against that spine that runs down the fish. So we're going to go all the way across like that, kind of just hugging the spine of that fish. Then if you split the tail like that, you know that you're hugging that spine pretty good. Then we're going to come back to here where we started, and we're just going to slowly work this meat off of the ribs. You can hear I'm coming in contact with those ribs. That's why we only went so far in, because those ribs start right around in there, okay? So now I'm just slowly working my way over the ribs. And you get to about there, and there is a little row of pin bones. Okay, we're going to cut through those right now. All right, they're not the actual ribs. We want to cut through those right now, and just take your time. Go nice and easy, especially if you're just getting started doing this, and just slowly peel that meat away from that rib cage. See that ribs are right there. And sometimes this belly fat doesn't taste real great, okay? So sometimes, and there's like fin muscles associated with it, so sometimes I just kind of stay away from that. There's a nice side of bluegill. We're not done with it yet, but we're going to get the other side now. And now it really helps when you go to get the skin off of this, if you can put it right next to the edge of your cutting surface. And because we had a little piece of tail to work with, I can actually kind of hold it with my finger like that. But if you don't, you can actually just use another knife to kind of hold the fillet in place to get started. And all we're doing is trying to get that knife between the skin and the meat of the fish. And again, go real slow if you're just starting off. Nice and easy. Just work your way back and forth. Okay, we're just going nice and slow back and forth. And there, we got that skin separated from the meat. And now, you guys remember, the only thing left are those pin bones. And you can follow this line right down the center of the tail, and about where the rib cage would start is where those pin bones will be. You can hear the knife going across them. So they're like right along in there, okay? They just kind of stick straight up, and we're just going to try and just cut them out. We'll try to get as close to them as we can. Just kind of paying attention to that center line that cuts through the fish. Go nice and slow. Cut that out. And that just has pin bones in it. We don't want that. And now this is a nice boneless fillet of bluegill. Roll these around in some flour, pan fry them, and it's just going to be excellent. And also guys, if you want to check out a lot more useful fishing information, or you just want to check out some of the fishing adventures that my crew and I go on, be sure to give the entire channel a visit. And also remember to hunt fish, laugh, repeat. Thanks for watching, and God bless.